Godox 32 by 32 softbox. Portable, collapsible, relatively quick and easy to use. At least that is what they claim. Diffusion material with hook and loop actual softbox. Here is secondary diffusion, and the Bowens mount clamp comes with a nice little travel case. Open it up. There we go. Inside, reflective material and the hole for the Bowens mount. It's not ideal because there's going to be light spill. There we go. Cuts down on the hotspot effect. Nice thing about this one is that it's a square. You don't have as much hassle figuring out which direction goes what. I really don't think it's designed to be perfectly aligned and everything. It's just going to work well enough. One nice thing with the Bowens mount connection and this is that I can rotate it as needed. If you have a very basic lens, for example a kit lens like this Z5 has a 24-50, doesn't have super wide apertures, so that it's widest with f4, something with really nice lighting can help out a lot. But if you want to zoom in more, this lens is limited, so now it's maximum of 5.6 still. With nice lighting, that should help out a lot. I'll give you an idea what it looks like without that softbox on. You can see without the softbox going, much harsher light. Obviously you'll need a light source that can drive through 2 panels of diffusion, but you don't need to use both. I can take out the inner diffusion. Easier said than done. These little clamps are very narrow, so it's hard to get a good press on them to open up. That's bright. Okay. Now that I blinded myself. Here we've got the single panel of diffusion now, which doesn't require as much light to make work. Probably not quite as good because there's going to be more of a hot spot, but it's an option. Something like this is also great for video, especially close up if you have a light that is able to power it. Currently with the single diffusion, of course I can always add that second panel back, which I'll do right now. Lighting is a good way to improve the look of your photos and videos without spending a lot of money on a large aperture lens potentially. Obviously having both is nice, but good lighting is very important. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video on the Godox Softbox. Photography Banzai. Thanks.